Hello, everyone. Hope you're having a beautiful day wherever you are. All right, so readings today are $5, and if you want to go deeper, we can do $30. Also, if you're a subscriber, you get a free reading every single time. So I'm actually going to change it up. I'm not going to work with my cards today. I'm going to tune in to my crystal here and see what comes through. I was planning on coming on at 4:15, but I have some other stuff happening schedule-wise, so I thought I would shift over and come on here a little early. Okay, perfect. Sounds good. Iman, so I'll write your name down. And then we also have Julie, because she prepaid. So tomorrow you can also prepay for 4:15 Atlantic Standard Time. Okay, and if you can't make it, you get to watch the replay on underneath my YouTube channel. All right. So we're gonna start with Julie. Okay. So just going into her Akashic records. All right. So right away, I'm getting like this pulsation here around my collarbone. And I've definitely been feeling a lot of stuff before I came on here. And one of the things that comes through here is the importance of offering healing tools to yourself. So, all right, Emer, I got yours, so we'll do you next, okay? So when I think about offering healing tools to yourself, that would be like Reiki training. So learning how to offer that healing to yourself so you can feel like you can enter this sacred space. The Akashic Records is another amazing place that we can go into to ask questions as well. So those two components, Julie, you're in our pro level, so you have access to the Akashic Record, so practicing that would be helpful. And then once you become a VIP member, I would highly, highly recommend getting the Reiki training in there because the attunements really, really help you open up your third eye. And one of the things we've been working on is for you to go deeper into these intuitive practices that, again, you have not free access to, but you have access to in your monthly subscription. Okay. And the other thing that I get here, because I was feeling so much around this area, it feels like, I don't know why this is coming up, but it just feels like a lot of judgment towards yourself. And so, I would say that when it comes to constructive criticism and things like that, I would say, like, ask other people questions and, like, let them be genuine and honest with you if there's something you want to work on, right? So a lot of times we can take things personally when somebody gives us information, and so I'm feeling like, hello guys, I'm just doing a mini reading for Julie. So I feel like for you, definitely open up your mindset towards healing and constructive criticism. So that, again, that can be really challenging, but the key component is to not take things personally. And if we can just remind ourselves that, you know, this is just somebody else's interpretation of me, or this is just somebody else's mindset as well, that could be easier for us to move forward. Okay. Hello, Tink. Welcome in. So readings are $5, or you can pay $30 for a deeper reading. Emern, we're going to go into you. So there's your reading, Julie. Again, YouTube is where I put the replay. So if for whatever reason you missed your message or you're prepaying, that's where you get to watch the replay. Okay, so please make sure you're subscribed to me there as well. So the way you pay as well is through PayPal, or when you go to my link tree in my profile, you'll see the top one. It says like a TikTok live $5 mini, or again, you can pay for a deeper one. All right. So thank you so much for being here, guys. If you're a subscriber as well, you get a reading every single time. So our paid take priority, and then we hop into our subscribers. All right. If you're a first time subscriber, we do spend a bit extra time on you because we want to make sure that you get that guaranteed one reading. Okay. My question is about past and future with Gabe, or Gab, whatever it is. I'm confused about it. I think it's all just misunderstanding. Okay. Or is he the problem? Ha ha ha. Okay. So, all right. So let's just tune into your energy here. Okay. Yeah, definitely your mind feels like it needs to be more clear for sure, which is what you're doing. You're working on this. If you work with crystals, it's funny, I was feeling called to focusing more on crystals today versus my card pulls, because crystals are really grounding and we can get the healing benefits from them, whereas a card can help us with clairvoyance, that sort of thing. Um, but don't forget, as an empath, we're always able to feel, so we don't really need a tool. Our body is the tool. But a crystal can, yeah, can offer healing to us as well, as we were just sharing. Hello, Katrina. I'm going to write your name down here. As we were just, yeah, talking about healing benefits and things like that, right? So make sure you own crystals if you have any stress. It's really helpful. And I'm also feeling like, for some reason, this is what's coming through for to pray more as well, because when there are things that we are desiring, we do have to make sure we're putting that out to the universe, right? So it's not just manifestation of like, hey, universe, I'm manifesting this. It's actually like, hey, I'm going into prayer, that sort of thing. We don't have to wait till something bigger is going on in order to pray either, okay? So yeah, so one aspect here for you with this relationship is, as I'm feeling like clear quartz would be good for you, um, because that will help you just get clear in your energy field. Because when we're not feeling clear, that's when we're attracting things that we don't want, and we're not going to attract what we do want, right? So it feels like when it comes to this person, okay, you're asking like if he's the problem. Okay, because you feel like it's all a misunderstanding, and you're wondering if he's a problem. So I'm getting he's not a problem. That's definitely what's coming through. When I go into past energy here, I feel like the heart chakra is definitely coming up. It just feels like the confusion is more like sadness. I don't know. It just feels like this is something that you want, but it's tough because it feels like it's something like you can't have. That's kind of what I'm getting. And then when I go into future with this person, I just feel like yeah, like I feel like he's not in your future kind of thing for relationship wise. But again, where we were talking about before, like the discipline of for you to discipline your own energy more to make sure that you're manifesting and attracting the higher vibration frequency that you need to bring someone in who is a good match for you, if that makes sense. Hi, Jess. Welcome in. So, does that make sense to you? We just had some stupid experiences in past, but I want to heal that. Okay, yeah, because exactly, I get like heart chakra and just yeah, like how does he feel about it? So, how does he? Because again, this is a $5 mini reading. This isn't a deeper reading. So yeah, so I just get like when I go into past, as we already shared, heart chakra, definitely some heart walls there too, like just a lot of stuff. And then yeah, future, I just feel like he's not, the person for you is what I'm getting. So yes, if you want to go deeper into that, absolutely, you can pay for another mini reading or get a full reading, completely up to you. But I hope you found that helpful. Okay. So thank you so much for being here, guys. So we have Julie and Emer done. Okay, perfect. So once I see that, we'll go back into you, okay? And then be really specific in your questions, okay? So we can make sure that you're getting the clarity that you need. And what will happen is if you're not specific in your questions, you're going to get what spirit feels like you need right now in the present time to help you move forward, okay? So sometimes if you don't get that exact answer, it's because there's something like you need to focus on, okay? So I just got your transaction. Thank you very much. Okay, so we'll just stay here. So again, just let me know what that question is for you. And then we'll go into, we have Tink, Katrina, Jess, and anyone else that I missed. Again, if you're a subscriber, you just get priority after anyone paying, and you always get a reading here, okay? And should I see him in January to try to heal? Yeah, okay, so that one's pretty clear. I'm getting a no. And if you feel like it's important for you to understand why, I'm getting like, I kind of feel like you don't need any type of, I'm hearing backlash or heat. So, yeah, when I think about backlash, it's just like negative energy coming from anyone. And also like heat is like too much energy happening at once. So it feels like if you want to move forward in ways that are going to be more supportive for you, and to heal, it would actually be, and that's giving me chills all over, to not go to see this person in January. That will actually be more healing and therapeutic for you, and just chills from head to toe. So I feel like that will be very helpful. And also, if you choose to not listen to that and you choose to go towards this person for healing purposes, yeah, it just feels like it's too much. It's like it's too much, right? Like I could go into like too much energy. Again, just feels like too much at once. Okay. And so for your highest good, this would be best. Any other questions around that? Again, we were just doing the mini, but I just want to make sure it's clear for you, so you don't so that you don't feel that that's unclear for you. Okay. So again, readings are $5. You can use my link tree to purchase that. Once it pops up, we can go into, and also they're $30 to get a full reading, which means you can come in and focus on more specific details, do some healings and clearings around the situation. Will I see him again ever, though? He's such a kindred spirit, like future. Yeah, I think I'm getting a no, but you're welcome. I'm getting a no, and I think it's more just, and I just have for some reason chills all over. It just feels like if you're focusing on your spiritual path for your highest good, it's a no. Okay? But again, we have free will and things like that. And if I could just give you a healthy reminder, hello, Diamond69, welcome in. A healthy reminder would be just to always listen into that intuition as much as you can, because if sometimes it's hard because we don't understand the logical reasons, which is why it's great you're getting a reading and all that. But it's, again, important to understand, the lessons that we're getting when these people are showing up. We mentioned this already for you, and it's like, okay, these are characteristics or qualities in a person that I am looking for, right? But I guarantee you there's, the lessons here too, or there are some qualities of this person I can guarantee you that you wouldn't align with long term. Okay, because until we meet that person, it doesn't make any sense, right? When we meet someone that is our person, like that is our soulmate, that's when it makes sense. But it doesn't make sense until that happens. Okay, so just a healthy reminder that, again, that logical is really important to work on, and then the clear quartz can be really helpful to manifest and also get clarity. Okay. I also sell crystals. I sell crystal necklaces and earrings and things like that. So if ever you're interested in purchasing something from me, I'm only working with the States and Canada, but I can show you a few pieces that I have. This one I love. This is $35, and it's I'm really attached to a lot of the crystals that I sell, because I don't know if you can see it, but it kind of looks like a moon. It's probably hard to see, but there's actually like feels like a face in the moon. So yes, I love it too. It's probably why I wanted to work with that today. I'm selling some bigger pieces over the holidays, and a lot of people are enjoying my smudge sprays, my abundance sprays, and things like that. All right, guys, the packages are fun to make and fun to get. And it's nice to treat yourself too, not just give other people gifts. I find we get into the season right now of like give, and then, on Christmas we get. But it seems weird. I feel like we need a little balance, right? So treating yourselves along the way so you don't feel weird about all the spending that you're doing, or whatnot, right? And you don't feel like, I need to receive. Ah. So, all right, we've got Tink in here. Let me know if you're here. If we don't see anybody paying, again, they're $5 or $30 for one for mini, one for a bigger one. You can pay through my Linktree. And if you want to subscribe, thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Yeah, the stars in the corner. So we're working more with crystal energy, feeling more in my body, and just using a clear cognizance today, which is that inner knowing, which is also, I feel like, really good for people to also understand that we don't just read cards, right? When you're an intuitive, it's good to develop all of your different senses. And if you ever want to learn more about how to develop intuition, etc., my membership group is full of healing tools and certifications and programs and workshops and healings and clearings and stuff like that, okay? And guided meditations, which are fabulous. So, Tink, when we go into you, I'm feeling like a lot of pressure in and around my solar plexus and my sacral. So, solar plexus is when we're working on confidence, we're working on feeling lighter, and then the sacral is also, you know, what's bogging you down, that sort of thing. I would say drink as much like green tea as you can right now. Or if you're gonna have drinks and stuff like that, I'm getting more like lemon spritzers and things like that, things that are really like cocktails that are really refreshing, you know, and they have some like mint and herbs and just really, really healthy drinks. Sometimes we don't realize that like we can have healthy drinks over Christmas. Yes. Um, and also, when it comes to love life, I'm feeling like you do need more stimulation, more sexual energy there. So, making sure you're taking time to focus on that. And also, premonitions. If you decide to come into my beginner level membership, we do the weekly readings, we do new moon readings, healings, and things like that in there. But for you, I'm feeling like working and developing more on your like dream interpretation. Which we have a dream workshop in there. And then also that if you're end up in VIP, our signs and symbols workshop, it would be great because again, that's teaching you how to interpret energy. Okay. Perfect. Thank you so much for being here. So Katrina, Diamond 69. So I'm doing my paid people first. Okay, and you can prepay as well. So tomorrow when I come on at 4:15 p.m. Atlantic Standard Time, like you can get first on the list, so they're $5 or $30, and then the replays are also up underneath my YouTube channel, Horseman Readings. So if for some reason you missed your message or you can't make it live, you still get a message, which is really cool, I find. So if you want to, if I'm doing this on the daily, you can always get a healing message and watch it at any time. Okay, so yes, that's through my Linktree. You'll see the payment there. And so if you're a subscriber, you get a reading every single time. I'm glad, Jess. I really appreciate that you're gaining something, and I really like to hear that. Also, guys, if there's something you don't like or something that you feel like I could do more or change, let me know, because here we have a bit of a community going on, which is great. And so I'm here to literally support you, right? Sometimes I come on here and I'm not making any money. I'm literally here to use my skills and talents and yeah, and create a community for you. Okay. Woo! Somebody's moving some energy here. Okay, my boyfriend David is coming here tomorrow, driving 18 hours. Will we have a future together? Yes, I do feel that. I feel like that's a very, very, very strong energy for you, Katrina. Also, I feel like you guys need a little bit of an escape together. So things outside of your everyday, you know, stuff. Something more could be extravagant. It could be something adventurous, that sort of thing. And I think that if you can invite that in, it'll move the energy a little faster for you guys to progress. And again, that's giving me lots of chills as well. I think that you guys have this he has this ability to open up your heart and take away a lot of your stress and vice versa, which is really great. So very beautiful energy there. Thanks so much for asking your question. Will we get married? Yeah, I think you should pay to get a deeper reading because we're gonna move on because yeah, that's a bigger question, and also we need to move on to our next person here, okay? Jess, what would your question be? No problem. It's okay if you don't have a question. You're welcome. Thank you so much for being here, guys. I'll do my best to come on later as well. That's what I've been doing. I had to come on a little bit earlier today, but I only had one person prepaid. She watches the replay anyway, so I knew it was all good. But I'm doing my best to have a consistent schedule, so make sure you guys check out my profile to see my schedule. But that's a goal of mine, so people can to get benefits, and I want to make sure I'm coming up more than once so that we have some versatility in our timelines as well. She's wondering what lessons she can learn from her situation with Dana. Thank you, Tink. I'm getting a lot of pulsation on the back of my head, so Spirit wants you to tap into educating yourself a little bit more. It's funny you were saying you feel like you're educating yourself here. Yeah, there's just like a lot of pressure I feel like that you're feeling right now, so I would definitely take a load off and focus on learning. Um, as I've already shared multiple times, my membership is a great place to learn. Um, my VIPs are always stay unless for some reason there's like a situation that comes into play, but they're very low maintenance and they stay happy, which is great. Uh, and I also feel like your inner child's craving some things as well. So take a load off, work on learning more, and yeah, play a bit more because this is a time right now over the holidays where you deserve to be happy and hold some space for yourself. And romance would also be helpful. So she wants to know, okay, she's wondering what lesson she can learn from her. So yeah, so the lesson that you can learn um would be happiness, like that it's important for you to be happy. It's important for you to be stimulated. It's important for you to be grateful. It's not about everybody else. That's what I would say is like you deserve to focus on you, and when you're around other people who don't let you be you or don't help you or who take from you or whatever it is, those are lessons in itself. Okay, that's giving me some chills too. Okay, I hope you found that helpful. That's kind of like a mouthful. Anybody else here that wants to pay to get a deeper reading, coming in for the first time, someone who wants to subscribe, hello, welcome in. We can do a couple general messages for you guys as well. I didn't do a daily energy reading today. As you guys know, the holidays are just kind of a wacky time. Just been feeling so much. One big thing that I'm feeling here is romantic partnerships are really important for some reason right now. It feels like making sure that you are with your person first of all and not settling. That's huge. Also reminding yourself of what you're worthy of and what you're deserving of, right? So um if you're not in a romantic partnership right now, just see the blessings that are coming through as a result of that as well, because as long as you're on your path, then right now that's all that matters. And so sometimes, yeah, we're in relationships that get negative when there's are stubborn people in those situations, and just because you're in a relationship with somebody doesn't mean that's okay. You want to make sure people are uplifting you and helping you be joyful. So just start recognizing, who makes you happy, who makes you joyful, and spend some time with those people, because you might have best friends that you've lost touch with as a result of maybe a toxic relationship, or maybe just not giving yourself enough space and time. Maybe you're struggling with your gratitude exercises and practices because, again, there's just negative stuff going on in your life. But we are in retrograde right now, which means expect a lot of shit to happen. And so, don't be shocked when crappy things are happening, because the world isn't working the way it normally works, right? Technology is sucking. So things are going to be freezing. You might lose some stuff on your computer. Receipts need to be kept extra at this time. Communication will be off, so if you think you're getting one thing, you might get something else. So just be cautious of it. It's not to scare you, but it's to make you more aware that if you're on a time crunch, maybe slow down a little bit, take some time for yourself. And also, I'm feeling like if you're a person who wants to smash back some booze at this time, because of all these things that you're feeling, smashing it back will not help, first of all, and lashing out at people and being negative yourself, right? Um, so be cautious of that. If you do feel like angry or upset, that you're not putting that onto somebody else. Or also, don't portray that everything is good when it's not either, because your close people are going to be understanding that we're all going through emotional times. And even if you're not close to somebody, by being open and honest and sincere with someone else, it can bring you closer to new relationships, or opening up your heart to someone that maybe it's you've never done that with them, or maybe they're not used to seeing that version of you. So there are blessings again that come from these crazy heavy times. All right, we've got the full moon coming in on the 26th, so I'm doing full moon readings for people, sending that over to their email, including January and 2024 readings. Hello, welcome in. So readings are $5 or $30. One is for a mini, the other is for full reading. I often will do healings and clearings using different tools in the deeper reading. Otherwise, you can ask a question or two. And if you come in as a subscriber, you get a reading every time. So usually it's one question. Tarot, I can grab my tarot cards if you're paying for a reading. I've just been kind of practicing using my claircognizance and using my body and working with some crystals today. I did say tarot, but then I realized I had them in the other room, and I thought, you know what, I'm really feeling the crystal vibe today, and also demonstrating that I don't just read cards, right? Anybody can read cards. I do many more things than that. All right, guys, so I'll give you a couple minutes. So can I just ask a question for free? No, you have to pay money. I will be coming back on as well, guys, and I'm also going to be coming on at 4:15 Atlantic Standard Time tomorrow. So if you want to get on the list for then as well, feel free to do that, and you'll be the first person to get your reading. Replays are up on YouTube. I hope you have an amazing day, and again, we'll talk to some of you later. Bye for now.